It's 5 o'clock on this Monday evening, August 3rd, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Jones 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening, August 3rd, 2020. Time 5 o'clock, and the mountain temperature is 94 degrees and not in Massachusetts. That's right on the Peter Jones 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening. This tropical storm has expected to make landfall as a hurricane in the Carolinas. Trump says Microsoft should pay key money to Treasury for facilitating a TikTok deal. New York prosecutors say Trump investigation extends beyond hush money payments. Trump vows challenging about a bill expanded mail-in voting. Hitchcock said Trump ratchets up the cruelty as COVID-19 spreads. Trump administration's reportedly considering unilateral action that lawmakers can reach a second deal on a second stimulus. Journalists covered Trump trip to Florida tests positive coronavirus. Georgia's largest school district tests positive or exposed to coronavirus. Republicans prep for a leadership battle if Trump goes down. WHO says there's no silver bullet to defeat coronavirus, and there might never be. Spain, ex-king leaving country amid the allegation of financial misconduct. ISIS attack on an Afghan prison leaves at least 29 dead. Milton bomb squad hit on Golan Heights, Israel said. Defense contractor with billions in sales got billions in independent loans intended for smaller businesses. Lord and Tail at Destiny USA to close. After being drawn alive, water beetles staged back to SCA from Foxgut. Early Mars was given a 9 streets not falling liver, study said. Next big threat with 19 treatment may be manufactured in their bodies. Coronavirus updated U.S. death toll comes to 155 as COVID-19 enters dangerous new phase. It stocks today out. Up to 60.30 at 2668.62. Up 33.49 at 3294.61 and Nasdaq up 157.52 at 10902.80. Sam Mendes led to a downfall of study says U.S. full and complete enhanced defense agreement. Knowing 30 now created development new video games domesticated to improve the leisure time of the population, state media said. Lebanon's foreign minister Nasser Fidi blasted the country's leadership in a residential letter made public Monday, criticizing the lack of vision in its relationship with Iran-backed Hezbollah. Restoration work on the 250-year-old rental worker at the fire damaged cathedral at Notre Dame began Monday in the press with hopes of having it ready for the time of the church plan reopened in 2024. Legal action needed to be taken against the defector organization Safka is newly appointed. Unification Minister said on Monday. Obama backs 2018 Democrats in the first wave of endorsements. Federal contractors will no longer be able to hire high-skilled American workers hired cheaper outsourced labor for H-1B visas according to executive order issued on Monday by President Donald Trump. President Trump and his campaign faced a profile interest bank fraud. Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Spence said Monday in court filing seeking a president's tax return. A New Jersey federal judge whose son was shot and killed and whose husband was injured by the scrambled attorney pleaded for protection of members of the federal judicial on Monday. House Democrats on Monday issued subpoenas of key witness for an investigation of President Trump's firing of State Department of Inspector General Steve Blumenauer 2 months ago. A U.S. Marine Corps decided not to elevation of training and integration command on Monday and not 3-star command reflected reporters didn't report the Port Marines and technical jets, officials said. A group of U.S. governors called on President Trump on Monday to extend funding for a special deployment of National Guard forces to help with a federal response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Racial disparities and death rates are widening more in the United States, an indication of growing for the chronic disease among racial and ethnic minorities in these areas. Two arrested. Gun and drugs seized in a Foxborough traffic stop. Driver seriously injured in a head-on collision in North Attleboro. Big way forward. He stopped in as a family-owned operation. Produce cranberries, strawberries, and beef and even firewood is not a great response, but they have to give you tours anyhow. In Middlebury's resident state first case of Julie as time manager Robert T. Nunes said a massive to the bottom of the public health informant that had a human case on Monday afternoon. And charged for firing gunshots following Brockton Crouch. Self-service station shut down at West Bridgewater Carmelin Farms. Peter Children's time is 5:05 on this. Classic graduation kids of the government knows social as President Wiggins July government where a group of high school students and parents grabbing red out social distance measures. Class at high school's Friday's graduation has been canceled. Kingdom's been blue line, flag now hangs in the back of Weymouth's engine fee. And now, looking at the sports page, sports scene. Train the Buck to the part of the team banned XFL for $15 million. 13 Cardinals players staffed with COVID-19 series versus Tigers postponed. Cardinals signed Jordan Reed. NBA warns teams that will punish players for not wearing masks. Peter Children's time, 5:06. Time now for Peter Chill traffic and transit check on this Monday evening. Beep on the MBTA subway system. It's looking good on the commuter rail. Rockford train 115, 450. We have a North Station over 10 minutes fast between North Station across West Coast will do a signal issue and the ferries they are looking good. Okay, take a look at the highways and byways in New England on this. Monday afternoon, Route 6 on the westbound side. Slow between Orleans and Sagamore, 28 at the northbound side. Slow before the border roadway. 95 at the southbound side. Little slow between South Butterburn and Pawtucket and 295 at the north, 146 at the northbound side. So on the North Smith River Island and Route 3 on the southbound side. So between Weymouth and Southwest Expressway. So between the pike down the Braintree split. Northbound slow around the gas tank. 120 at the northbound side. So between Burlington down to Peabody and 120 at the southbound side between Peabody down to Linfield. 3 at the southbound side, so on 495, low 495 at the southbound side, so up to 93 at the long stretch, and Central Mass highways are looking good, Western Mass highways are looking good. 84 slow for Raleigh and Waterbury, Connecticut, and 84 westbound side, a little bit slower for Raleigh and Waterbury, Connecticut, and Merritt Parkway eastbound, so between Norwalk and Trumbull, Connecticut, and 95 northbound side, a little bit slower on Stamford on the Bridgeport, and 95 at the southbound side, a little slower after 91 in Wayne, Connecticut, and 95 at the southbound side of Maine, Fairfax, South Low, so it could remain, and 89 southbound side of Waterloo, New Hampshire, and 89 southbound side of Low, 91 upstate Vermont, a little bit slower, and Ottawa 55, so both ends in southern background, US Canadian border. Peter Children's time is 5:08. Time now for weather report. And wave at 12 zone warning infected to Taunton. Latest local forecast will be below 12 zone force wind. Peak wind forecast 20 to 30 miles gust up to 45 miles an hour. And it'll be impacted to be limited with damage to the porches, awnings, and carports and sheds and unanchored mobile homes and unsecured. Lightweight objects blown about many large tree limbs are broken up for trees snapped or approved about with greater numbers in a place where trees are shallow rooted and some fences and roadway signs blown over. Field works impassable from debris, particularly within urban or heavily wooded places. Hail hazards deriving conditions of bridges and over elevated wood and scattered. Power and communications that region and rainfall mass around 1 inch. Situation is somewhat favorable for tornadoes. Okay, looking at it. Forecast goes like this. Forecast covered today, low 71 degrees and westward about 5 to 9 miles in the evening and the latest on Isaiah. At 5 p.m. at 5:03, there'll be a danger life in the storm surge and today's long portion of the immediate coastline and adjacent waterways at north eastern South Carolina, and the North Carolina coast, including portions of Pamlico and Albemarle Signs and residential. It should follow the advice given by the local emergency officials, and Isaiah says. At a new hurricane rate when it reaches the coast of northeastern South Carolina and southern North Carolina, the hazard hurricane conditions are expected in an hurricane warning this evening, and Isaiah is expected to bring ice is expected to bring widespread sustained tropical storm force winds and wind gusts of the hurricane force of the Midland coast and could have pushed it out. Chesapeake Bay region and Tuesday watch to cause tree damage to power outages and transfer conditions are expected to vary across during late Tuesday and early Wednesday. And heavy rainfall along the east coast that the path of SS would be resulted in floods that have been flooded in some which may be significant in eastern Carolina, Midland and northeast part Wednesday. Widespread minor river flooding is possible across parts of the Carolina and the Midland States. A quick spotted wind by the northeast will be susceptible by the river flooding. And on Tuesday, Child touch with the possible at 3 p.m. Cost of 82 degrees, calming coming. Sapphire 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Chesapeake is 30%. New rain amounts less than a 10 of quintiles, but high amounts possible potential for Tuesday. Showers likely to be possibly a thunderstorm, mostly at 72 degrees, but by winning with a southward by 13 to 18 miles an hour, increase of 25, 30 miles an hour, with good gust size 40 miles an hour, to the 70%. New rain amounts between the 3/4 and 1 inch possible for Wednesday. Check the showers, thunderstorm possible at 9 a.m. Mostly south at 86 low, 65 degrees at southwest by 8 to 30 miles an hour, just to 40%. New rain amounts between the 1/4 inch possible for Thursday. South at 85 low, 64 degrees, coming. Westbound 5 miles in the afternoon for Friday. Mostly south at 85 low, 65 degrees, calm wind for Saturday. Mostly south at 85 low, 65 degrees, light of a wind for Sunday. South at 88 low, 67 degrees, light of a wind, and for Monday. Mostly south at 87 degrees, coming to south around 5 miles in the afternoon, and right now, Norton's fair 91 degrees, and that's coming for Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this August 3rd, 2020 on Friday evening, 9 p.m. will be have a good on a Monday evening, August 3rd, 2020. 9 p.m. will be have a good evening. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, well. See you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock. Will be have a good evening.